Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor, the last show of the month. And right at the moment, Donald Trump announces tariffs. The markets sell off once again. Hang on a minute. Have we seen this before? Yep. If you do this every day like I do for 4 years, you see the patterns over and over again. If you actually notice what's going on, Donald Trump has made an announcement from the White House that he's imposing tariffs, Canada, Mexico, and China on Saturday, tomorrow, the 1st of February. Happy New Year, everybody. Yep, we've already priced this in, though. So why is the market going down? No reason whatsoever. It gives the opportunity for Wall Street to go, hang on a minute, there's some bad news here. Let's sell the market so we can buy it back. Just watch. You probably get a rally after hours or first thing Monday morning. More likely after hours. There's a lot of uncertainty what the tariffs really mean. So I'm going to try and put some context in it for you. And in a few moments' time, we're going to switch over to XRP. That's going to take the biggest hit along with Bitcoin, not the stocks. Anything with unknown factors affect crypto way more. Doesn't affect the markets as much, particularly if you buy good businesses, because we know what's going to happen. Pretty much nothing. It's not inflationary. It's just a good story. It's a good bargaining stick to wave at people, but actually it's not going to do any damage. Most people feel it's not even going to happen anyway, and even though he releases it tomorrow, won't actually kick in tomorrow. So again, the markets are overreacting. If we look at Virgin Galactic, and I wanted to share that with you, it's actually performing better than the overall market. Because remember, I'm in margin, so things aren't quite the same there. If you look at Virgin Galactic, it's trying to push back up again. So this is really quite good. If this hadn't happened, we would have been at 5.10 or 5.20 now. We broke through the $5, no longer a penny stock. Just as I said, it would be $5 today, and it was to the penny. It was in fact $5.01. I said today in the early show that we would hit $5 today, and it was $5.01. I think it was Brian Bynum actually pointed that out in the extra channel he was watching over there. Anyway, XRP and crypto is the biggest hitter of all of this. It's all priced in. What's going on? Let me give you more information. Please tap the like button and consider sharing this out, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you've not already done so. So let me give you all the news and explain what is going on. I've already given you my opinion so far, but let's elaborate, shall we? Okay, so let's have a look at this. First, I'll show you this. This is the Dow S&P drop with White House set to launch tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China. NASDAQ pairs gain. Let's have a look. US stock averages ran mostly lower Friday afternoon after the Trump administration said tariffs on key US trading partners will go into effect Saturday. It's complete nonsense saying that that United States has been taken advantage of. It's completely untrue. Look at all the numbers. Simply looking at the numbers, you can see that is not actually the case at all. In fact, United States gets better deals than anyone in the US, including in the UK. The US always get favourable and better deals. To say that the US is some poor little person that gets taken advantage of is great for headlines. It really isn't the case if you look at the numbers. Anyway, that's the story we're going with. After the Trump administration said tariffs on key US trading partners will go into effect Saturday, delivering on a campaign pledge telegraphed to markets. Now, it's no surprise that all of this is happening on a Friday late in the afternoon to drive the markets down to buy it back. Donald Trump knows exactly how the stock market works, and so does the stock market. So don't be surprised if we come up after hours, if not, boom on Monday. No one knows what's going to happen. Of course, it's an unknown. but most people think it won't even happen anyway. But if it does, it's already priced in. It's also not inflationary. So you put the whole thing together, and what you end up with is a complete nothing. Just go down to buy it back. As I said before, if it wasn't for this, we'd be way over the $5 now on Virgin Galactic, by the way, just to give you that in context. But the biggest fallout is for crypto. Crypto is going to have some real pain tonight, I'm sure. The S&P, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back. I'm going to come on to the details of XRP in the next video. This live stream, we're focusing on the stock tariffs. We'll focus more on the XRP tariffs, or what it actually means for XRP and Bitcoin, crypto, in the second part of this live stream in about 15 minutes time. Let's go back to more news. The Dow, DJI dropped, losing 0.7%, and the S&P 500 down 0.2%, with only 2 of its 11 sectors rising. Energy, with Chevron up, with only two energy sectors rising. Energy was down 2.5 with Chevron and its early quarters. The Nasdaq up 0.4 after being up more than 1%. The 10-year Treasury, US 10-year, turned up, rising 2 basis points to 4.54%. The 2-year yield, US 2-year, was marginally lowered at 4.21%. Friday's session will wrap up January trade, and a volatile week kicked off by Chinese startup DeepSeek. That was a load of nonsense, and look how that bounced back, triggering a market sell-off with its AI industry disruption. Apple gave up earlier gains and fell 0.8. The stock gained after the company's FQ1 revenue and EPS hit record highs as the iPhone market outlined 2025 revenue growth targets. Thus far, big tech earnings have been encouraging overall. Consumer, exactly, all doing well. Earnings is doing well. CPI, PPI, GDP, you mention it, everything. This is all an opportunity to drive the market down to buy it back. What am I going to do? Absolutely nothing. This is not low enough for me, so I'm just going to sit and watch. Anyway, on the economic front, the Federal Reserve preferred inflation gauge, the core PCE price index, came in at 0.2 month over month versus 0.2. So sticky, going nowhere, but not getting any worse, in line with expectation. Everything is fine. Everyone is just overreacting again, just like they did last week. It's like sometimes it's like dealing with children in the playground. It really is. There's a bit more information here. The White House says Trump tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China begin Saturday. Am I just reading the same thing twice? No, I'm not. It's a separate one. Just want to make sure I'm not reading the same thing twice. Okay. The White House on Friday said US President Donald Trump's proposed 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico and 10% tariffs on China will indeed go into effect on Saturday. Doesn't actually mean they'll go into effect at all. It means he'll write an executive order. They won't actually go into effect. It's just a great big publicity stunt in the last hour of the market. There's no coincidence there. I was just with the president in the Oval Office, and I can confirm that tomorrow, February the 1st, deadline, that President Trump will put into place a statement several weeks ago, continues White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt told reporters. The president will be implementing tomorrow a 25% tariff on Mexico, 25% tariffs on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China for the illegal fentanyl. That they have sourced and allowed to distribute in our country, which has killed tens of millions of Americans, Leavitt added. You can draw to that as you wish. Earlier this month, Trump had boosted market sentiment when he did not immediately announce any tariffs against countries like he had promised during his election campaign. However, he said that Canada and Mexico could be targeted as soon as February the 1st, citing illegal immigration and fentanyl as reasons. These aren't business reasons. These are... I don't know what these are. You decide for yourself what you think they are. Anyway, since his inauguration as president on January 20th, Trump has already moved ahead on immigration by signing more than a dozen executive orders to advance detention and deportation progress. Market participants have been watching out for whether Trump will follow through on his tariff threats as well. Okay, so let's come back to it. Let me just repeat and wrap this up because we got an XRP Bitcoin fallout in a few moments as well. We'll be talking about that. Right now, Donald Trump has confirmed, or at least the White House has confirmed, that tariffs will go into operation tomorrow. They don't actually mean they'll go into operation tomorrow. Nothing actually happens immediately. However, Wall Street can now react on this news. This is what Wall Street does. It oversells everything as it is again. Now, you can see that because uncertainty and volatility, mostly in crypto, always reacts even more. I often use the argument when people say that Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation. It's absolutely nonsense, because whenever we get a surge in inflation, Bitcoin goes down on that as well. It doesn't do what people say it does. But anyway, XRP, which we're focusing on right now, has had a much bigger hit today because of this. And we're going to talk about that in the next live stream in 10 minutes. Virgin Galactic had a great day today, and it's trying to turn green. It's only a smidgen away from green. It's outperforming the sector. We've had some news today that Virgin Galactic actually is beating the whole sector, space sector, and we have to account for a lot of that. Our videos and people that I'm talking to are all buying back, and we went straight over $5 today, which I said to you today would get $5, and it did. It went to $5.01. I was 1 cent out just as the news came from Trump. This would have been $5.20 by now. But that just shows you how resilient this is now, that the upward momentum is far greater than the selling pressure. But XRP and Bitcoin continue to go down. So what do you do? The title of this video was how to trade this tariff. Well, quite honestly, nothing. It's not going to go down enough unless you've just entered the market and you want to buy some more. For me, it's not. Absolutely not. Nothing really bad is going to happen. Those that are telling you that it's inflationary are the same people that told you the jobs report was inflationary, and you may remember that was a load of nonsense. It wasn't inflationary. The economy is strong. CPI is good. PPI is good. The data out today. GDP, spending's up. Unemployment is good. There's no reason why these companies should sell off. They performed well. The earnings are all doing well. We've got more earnings next week. We'll be covering AMD, Pfizer, TTM, Google, Coca-Cola, Mobix, TPL, Vonum, Space, Landbridge, BlackBerry. I expect nearly all of those to perform well. In fact, 75-80% of the S&P has already reported beating earnings. So we're doing very well there again. So there's no reason for this other than it presents opportunity for those that want to trade, to take trades and drive it down to buy it back. I won't be buying anything. I won't be selling anything. I won't be panicking. I tell you what, though, this gives you a second bite at the cherry of Virgin Galactic. This does not want to go down. The momentum has reversed. We've said it would. I told you when the videos came out this would go up. It did. It's done exactly what we said it would do, and I'm very excited about that. And as soon as it all settles down, this is going to go straight back over $5. And don't be surprised if it's $5.20 very quickly, because it touched $5.01. It's completely reversed its trajectory and trend. So this is just an opportunity to sell and buy back. Not that this is financial advice. There's a lot of risk, of course, with Virgin Galactic, but this does present opportunity to buy once again. And it was inevitable on that announcement. Everything would go down. Let me go to Q&A before we switch over to the crypto side of the argument. Anyway, howdy, Mike. How you doing? Definitely, the NVIDIA is going to break back into 130 range today. Got my hopes up. I was too. Speaking of, I was thinking the same. Sound horrible, but great opportunity for investing. So you mean Soundhound, right? Imagine timing something for 11:10 and then being late 10 minutes. World is crazy. Honestly, got me off 3 antidepressants. Bloody hell. Hi, Mike. It is for me. What's going on? Steve Lewandowski, what's all going on, mate? Speaking up green time for a safety meeting. I'm not sure I know what that means. Should be legal. Hang on a minute. We're having an internal conversation. Let me leave that right where it is. The whole world is crazy right now. It is. I mean, the drone thing is all just a prep for what is about to become, what is about to come. What do you mean by that, Mike? What do you mean by the drone thing? Lots of conversations with Mike. Let me get down here. A lot of backwards and forwards conversations. Hi, family. Late. Poor man, rich man. Vaz, hey up, banana heads. How you doing? Great call this morning. Really enjoyed it. Another shot fired. Oh dear, what's going on? Hi, family. Leston win. So Godmania Farmer, follow you. I have some plans up here in Alaska. Hey, Leston, great Friday call in earlier. Yes, Midnight Bob. Wasn't it fun? Wasn't it fun? Let's hit the like button, everybody. Thanks, Martyn. You're very, very welcome. You're very, very welcome. Mike, stop fixing teeth and eyes. Hi there, Mike. How's it going? Sensei popping in. Hello. Not seen Sensei for a while. How are you, mate? Is he on holiday again? Where's Sensei gone? The Trump is making me nervous about the markets. LOL, he's going to crash the market. Is he going to crash the market? No, he's not, because tariffs are already priced in anyway. The market is simply reacting. It'll buy back. The earnings was too good. You've only got to look at the earnings, the PPI, the GDP, everything else. It's not going to sell off much. Even Virgin Galactic is holding up. The XRP will. And we're going to do an XRP special in a moment. Be lovely if Sensei could call in. I mean, or even do a chart later on, Sensei. You do very well on it. Sensei, no more politics. Yes, my crazy stocks are the only ones right now. Mike, you're so vain. Martyn might sing a song about you. You're so vain. Mike, so vain. Yeah, I'm a professional singer. You get it, right? Okay, what's going on here? Hi, Sensei Crypto. I sold my Vistra earlier. Gorilla or Salmon goes low enough. I'll be buying. Hi, Mike. The snake thing has started it all. It did. Got 8,000 on Mobix and playing the patient game. Yes, it's been the beginning of the end, Vaz. This is the beginning of the end. I'm not going anywhere. You might be packing it up, mate, but I ain't going anywhere. Right, let me tell you, we're now going to switch over to part 2. XRP crypto is going to pay the biggest price for the volatility in the market. That's all crypto ever does. It uses any excuse to trade and dump and buy back. That's what it does. It's like little children sitting in the corner waiting for someone to do something so they can all start bullying each other and having a little squabble. That's basically the way Bitcoin and XRP is behaving. So we're about to go live in our next event. Let me give everyone the link for it. Live after this, the XRP warning. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Live now. XRP Bitcoin special. There it is. Okay, everybody got that? Let me give it to you again 3 times. You can stay where you are. It'll automatically take you there, or you can click on the link, do what you like. It's pinned to the top. Any way you want, just join me. It's entirely up to you. XRP warning. I'll change it on there. That's all been done. Very, very good. Okay, now let's go on the other side of the coin. Take it through to the bell. Let's ring the bell. Let's see what's going on as it all sells off. I love it. And this is great for an investor. If it goes down 20%, I'm ready to buy back. All of this is designed to throw the economy upside down for a few moments so Trump can use it to leverage business deals. Unfortunately, it's not all about business deals. It's about relationships. Donald Trump has half of America love him, half of America don't like him, and the rest of the world, they're not that bothered either. Let's be honest. Okay, so you're not making relationships, you're just making business deals. Well, that will run out eventually, so be very careful. Let's go over now to the XRP Bitcoin for our special. Right, join me now. Part 2 of our live tariffs crash into the weekend. How was it it was announced in the last hour of trading? Is it a surprise? Of course not. Was it done on purpose? Of course it was. See you back in a minute. Take care of yourselves and each other.